Hi everybody, welcome and welcome back. My name is Kimiko Sumi and I am here to do another video today about wigs and weave and makeup and why a lot of black women shouldn't feel, embarrassed or feel bad about wearing them or allowing other people's negative opinions about us wearing wigs and weave and makeup like deter them from doing it. I want to say, for starters, I do love natural hair. Like, I do. My hair is natural underneath my wigs, and I have been known to wear natural hairstyles for years, ever since I've been like, say that I actively started wearing my natural hair around 24, 25 years old. Although I had been natural ever since I was 18, but I would never allow anybody to see me without my wigs, which were straight back in the day before 24, 25 years old. Before that, even though I was natural, I would never let anybody see my real hair if it was in its natural state, because I was so ashamed. And at that point, there really weren't, a lot of natural hair women walking around in everyday life. I would mainly see them online, so I didn't want to be, I didn't want to have too much attention on my natural hair back then before the age of 24, 25 years old. So I would still wear my wigs and they would be straight. But like, this is one thing that I have learned over the years. When it comes down to black women, we have always had a close connection with the Asian community as far as hair, the straight black hair that I'm wearing right now. This is actually Kemetic. This is actually from ancient Egypt, this style. Now, of course, this wig is not actually from ancient Egypt because that's been thousands of years ago. But, we as black women, we have to understand that we've been wearing this hair for like thousands of years. Even before that, maybe even millions, as long as human beings were on Earth, in Africa, and in Egypt, we've been wearing these hairstyles. And guess what? We were exchanging, hair with Asian people in Kemet, in Egypt, in ancient Africa. And, those are our people. Now, there are people that will debate against it, but I know for a fact that the ancient Egyptians were black, okay? And that's one reason why you should not be ashamed to wear wigs and weaves. Now, I don't really particularly care for blonde hair, but, everybody has a right to wear their hair the way however they want to. And I don't see anything wrong with, whatever. If it looks good on you, then, wear it. If you like it, wear it. Like, but then again, I want to go back to, black women and wigs and weave and even makeup. We've been wearing these, like I said again, we've been wearing wigs and weave, straight hair, black hair, and makeup since way back in Egypt. This is something that we've been doing with Asian people, and history tends to repeat itself because we mainly get our hair from Asian people. Coincidentally, Indian and other Asian groups of people as well, we get our hair from. Now, this is a synthetic wig, and it's an older one, but I do like this hair. But I wear all types of different types of wigs and weaves, and I love makeup. I've been loving makeup ever since I've been 14 years old. I've been loving wigs ever since I've been 14 years old. And now I'm 36 years old, going on 37. Okay, and I just want to say that you shouldn't feel ashamed as a black woman to wear hair that you what is it called? Subconsciously are wearing, because your people have been wearing it since the beginning of time. Okay, since the beginning of, this is just something that we've been doing. And what, people could debate against this, but also Asian people would wear kinky wigs too back in Egypt as well. That's well documented. if you look at the hieroglyphics and the artwork during that time in ancient Egypt, you will see different types of hairstyles, and they even have like actual wigs that we wore back then that were either straight or kinky, and they were black typically. You know what I'm saying? So as a black woman, do not feel ashamed about wearing, you know, straight hair. Now, I do not believe in putting down somebody's hair tight while you're wearing their hair. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we are not wearing European hair most of the time anyway. There's really not that many black women who would actually wear a European woman's hair or a European's hair. It's typically Asian hair. It usually comes from like India or other parts of Asia. You know, it like I guarantee you about 95% of Asian hair comes from, about 95% of the human hair wigs that black women wear come from Asia, parts of Asia. So we don't really wear, you know, European hair, and I don't have anything against their hair. You know, their hair can be very beautiful, but it does not come off their heads, you know? And this is something, like I said, that has been, history has repeated itself, because thousands of years ago, we were exchanging hair with them back then in Egypt. So that's just, you know, my thoughts, and it's not really thoughts, it's a fact. Like, it can be looked up online and definitely in the history books, you know, and if you go and visit in Egypt, like the tombs and stuff, you will see that I know what I'm talking about. Okay, now I know people like to lie about stuff, but there's a lot of proof that what I'm saying is actually factual, actually 100%. And you know, now I know some people will get mad about this video, and I'm prepared for the hate. But I just, you know, I just wanted to put my little 2 cents in that. Black women, don't be ashamed of wearing wigs and weave and makeup and straight hair, black hair. Do what you want. Just, you know, make sure that you acknowledge that, you know, it comes from Asian women's hair, typically, okay? Like, you know, as long as you're not putting them down, because that's where the hair comes from, it's okay, it's fine. And me, I never do put down Asian women or Indian women or other groups of Asian women, because I know that India is in Asia too, and they're not just Japanese, Chinese, Korea. India is a part of the Asian, you know, group as well of people. But I love those groups. I grew up around those type of people all throughout my life. I consider many of them to be my family members and friends. And as you can see, I love the hair. I love my kinky hair too. I love my kinky nappy hair. And, you know, I do wear like extensions that match my natural hair texture too. I just love all hair, period. I do. As long as it's pretty and healthy, that's all I'm worried about. But I just want to give y'all a brief history lesson on that. And I hope you like this video. Share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment if you like. And I'll see y'all in another video, my lotus flowers and my upcoming lotus flowers. And once again, I'll see y'all in another video. Okay, peace. Bye. I'm out.